Hey guys, welcome back to Late Night Bool. After 4 long months, we're finally back here in the recording attic. I'm sitting here with Ellie Preston.
Woo!
Yeah, no, it's been a long ass 4 months, but because of quarantine and stuff like that. And I'm just, you know what? First of all, man, I'm happy to be back. Second of all, I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. So we're just gonna.
Oh, he's gonna crack it, right? Oh, that was nice,
Dude, I'm just so psyched to be back here, dude.
I am too, dude. Like it's refreshing as hell.
I know it's been so long. Wow. Who would have thought this would happen? Like literally, nobody thought. I mean, I kind of called it in
No,
episode.
you definitely called it episode. I don't know if it was one or two.
That was definitely the pilot.
but you said, and I quote, "Outbreak is inevitable,"
Yep.
and you were right. That's fucking A. I wish you were wrong, but
Didn't think it would be that bad. I didn't think it would be this bad though.
yeah, no, I didn't either. I thought it would be like it would. I thought it would come around and then like in specific areas it would be like kind of like iffy, but then it would just kind of go away, or like we'd have a vaccine or something like. But
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
so much bigger than that.
realistically, like even like when it all first started, the vaccine wasn't going to be made until 2021. It was just we needed to quarantine as soon as possible, but we didn't. So here we are.
Well, it just boggles my mind that like so many people are mad that like, oh, like we have to send the kids back to school, like it's fine. But it's like, dude, the people saying that are the ones that didn't quarantine correctly in the first place. So like they're the ones that are so mad that it's being drawn out when it's their fault.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't know what to tell you.
It's wild. Like I don't know. I just remember we uploaded I think Midday Ghoul. I think that it was
Midday Goal was the last thing we.
yeah, the pilot for Midday Ghoul. And then, I was coming back from class and my professor was just like, there's talk that we might not be here at Towson for at least 2 weeks after spring break.
Yeah.
And I was literally longboarding back to my dorm. And then I got the email saying, like, everybody needs to go. And I called up, my friend Gabe. And I was super psyched. I was like, dude, this is actually happening. We have no school for 2 weeks. Like, this is a spring.
Yeah, you thought.
Yeah, it's spring break extended.
You thought.
And a lot of people did too. Like, over quarantine, I got into TikTok, and I remember I said I don't know if it was on LMB or like in personal conversation, but I remember just despising TikTok. But when you're locked in your house with no car, it's the only thing you could do.
Yeah, I still have not gotten TikTok, and I will never. You can hold me to that.
Well,
but I read something like a few days ago that like I don't know if there was some like massive like bug or something, but like a lot of people's like feeds weren't refreshing or something, or like likes weren't registering. Like, and people were thinking
that
like
even half of the problem with TikTok right now.
People were thinking like TikTok was being deleted. Like, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's actually might happen. Because did you hear
God.
about the thing that's happening with TikTok?
Not really.
There's spyware, like Chinese spyware, like in the code of TikTok, sending personal information to the Chinese government.
For what?
Nobody knows.
What would they even learn? Like, I'm actually curious.
I don't know, but it's a breach in our security, and like I know we weren't going to talk about anything political, but just to reference this, Trump and his administration are actually trying to get TikTok banned, and it's likely going to happen. Because India banned TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, because if you look into the code of TikTok, it steals your personal data. But when you try to find the root of like the source that they stole it, the code is dynamic, so it changes. So you can't find what information is getting sent or where it's getting sent back to.
Yeah, it is kind of sketchy.
It's really sketchy.
I had no idea it went that deep. I just thought it was like some stupid like Vine copy in a sense.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's better than Vine, but like, I think Vine's the victor in this one. It's just like, with Vine, at least my personal information, like at least like I want my information stolen from like locally here in America, and like, just use it for ads. I don't care what they do with it, but like, what business does the Chinese government have with my information? They steal information from your clipboard too.
Oh God.
Yeah, I deleted TikTok. I'm kind of not for it anymore.
When did you delete it?
Like yesterday.
Really? Okay, that fresh. Wow.
Yeah, as of July 11th, yesterday.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
But yeah, it's kind of sketch. But I will admit, TikTok did help me through quarantine. And like I was saying earlier, like seeing all the high schooler like TikToks, but they're just like, yeah, bro, 2 weeks of like spring break, and then they're like at home and they're like, nobody thought it would be this bad. It was mad depressing, but like, you know, I met some cool people on TikTok. I met these two girls, that one that really liked Tyler the Creator and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that.
And like, you know, I found some really funny people too. Like there's this little kid named Mike525. He streams on Twitch as Fortnite streamer.
Oh boy.
But he's like a little 11-year-old kid, and I think he has like no disrespect to him. I love the kid.
Yeah.
But like he has like I think he has a speech problem. So when he says literally, he's like literally.
Oh yeah.
But like he's like a little Italian kid. He's like top 5 restaurants that are actual garbage. Number 5, Taco Bell. the food tastes like he's like stuttering too because he's little. He's like the food actually tastes like dog shit.
Oh my
like,
god.
Oh, dude, you can't make this stuff up.
I'm not a fan of Taco Bell either.
Dude,
I get heat for that occasionally.
Dude, why? Taco Bell is actually garbage.
I know John really likes Taco Bell, but like
it's okay if it's the only thing that I can get. Like, you know, I'll settle for Taco Bell.
I don't know. Like every time I've ever seen a Taco Bell, there's a million other things near it that I'd rather eat at.
Yeah.
You know, I've never been to a place where there's just a Taco Bell, and I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll eat it.
Like
you know?
where we live at, there's a Taco Bell, but if you look right across the street, you see McDonald's, you see Popeyes, you see Chick-fil-A, Chili's.
Fuck yeah,
dude! I love their fucking fajitas. Dude. I'm getting sliced just thinking about it. It's not the
Chili's.
Beverage that's making me talk like that. It's just,
yeah.
You know,
Chili's. God, dude.
Yeah, it's actually, but you know, like I said, and just to move on, TikTok did justice. I respect it. I don't respect like, you know, them going through my personal information because I think that's how my card got hacked.
Oh, really?
I believe so because if anybody doesn't know, my credit card or my debit card, I don't care what it is, it's the same thing.
Yeah, the same.
You use a piece of plastic to pay for stuff. But you know, I got hacked $100 from Nintendo Online, and I was like, this is weird. Like, what can you buy $100 worth? Like, just like it wasn't like total. It was just one transaction of $100.
Yeah.
And you know, I did some research and I found out someone bought V-Bucks off my card.
Oh my god!
I know.
Come on,
come on. Fortnite V-Bucks. I was so mad.
You gotta be kidding me.
I hope they got the skin they wanted with my money. Like real talk.
Yeah, $100 better be a good ass skin.
I think that's the max amount of V-Bucks that you can get too.
Yeah.
So
well, you know what's weird with Nintendo Online is like I've bought a lot of stuff digital like over time.
Yeah.
And for some reason when I bought Pokemon Shield, and again, like I'm not like the biggest Pokemon fan in the world. I've been on and off with the series because honestly, it's been the same for 20 fucking years. But I got it because like everybody was talking about it. I was like, you know what? I'll just give it a shot. In short, it sucked.
You don't like it?
Not really. Like I finished it and I haven't touched it.
Damn.
Since. But like when I
that's
bought,
with all RPGs.
Yeah, I mean in general, just like games with like a lot of leveling like that don't keep my attention for very long most of the time. Of course there are exceptions, but like I won't get into all that.
Yeah.
But for some reason when I bought that on the online store, it charged me extra because it said that I downloaded it from like the Japan Nintendo eShop.
Yeah.
So like my PNC card, like it charges you like a 10 or 15% fee for like buying things overseas, even though it was digital on like the US store. So I got gypped an extra $5 for that piece of shit game.
I want to call it a piece of shit.
No,
I still gotta work my review.
I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, like no diss.
Yeah.
But like,
no, I get it.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, come on, dude. Like, why? Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
It was super weird. I don't know why it did that with just that game, you know?
Yeah. But, yeah, no, I definitely think that's how my card got hacked. Maybe, but apparently it happened to other people too, because I hit up my online friend just as a public service announcement, and he was like, he responded, he was like, what the hell? I have $200 gone. I gotta pay rent like tomorrow. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh no, like,
Dude, that's fucked.
yeah. But other than that, what have you been doing? What have you been up to this quarantine? Because I know we've been like talking on Snapchat, but like it's
Yeah.
not face to face.
Well, I mean, I guess just a lot of. Well, I was on like a big recording spree for a while. And I showed you some of the songs I've been doing like earlier today before we started recording this.
Yeah, they were really good, by the way.
Thank you. But like.
I still think Real Talk is the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and all my online friends agree as well. So
yeah. Like I went like hard on that for a bit because I was having trouble streaming and I was just like depressed a lot of time. Like that's what I've noticed with the whole quarantine thing is like a lot of people seem to be just like depressed through the entire thing. I wasn't, honestly. Like I feel like a lot of elements of my life really hadn't changed that much. I could still record when I wanted. I could still get on PS4 with my friends and like goof around and stuff. You know what I mean? So like it came in waves like over time where there'd be certain days where I just like I don't know, just like nothing was fun, and I guess a lot of that sort of came through in those songs in a lot of ways. Because I've made some songs recently that like 2-3 years ago I would have never imagined myself making, but like they're cool. You know what I mean? I mean, you said it earlier today, like just like listening to that, comparing it to like Motions or something, you're like, whoa.
Yeah, no, there's
Yeah.
definitely been some growth from 2018 to 2020.
Yeah, and honestly, I'd be depressed as hell if there wasn't. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's been cool. And again, part of that was because like I couldn't stream for most of that.
Yeah,
And
because the internet traffic took a hit. I think your
Yeah.
dad said it well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I was like, oh, everyone's just getting on. But he definitely put it in perspective because Elliot's dad champ.
Dad champ.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Preston. Your luchador or whatever.
He called him Lucharo.
Lucharo. That's fucking amazing, dude. Lucharo.
It was a geek, dude.
But Elliot's dad said it best that like you had your work traffic and then your entertainment traffic like later in the night, but then like since everybody's home, like the kids are home, the college students home, the mom's home, dad's home, it's gonna intertwine.
Yeah, everybody's just doing stuff because they're bored. Basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he like works for an internet company, so like that's why his opinion
so
matters.
he knows
on
what's
this.
going on.
Oh yeah, like firsthand every day. Yeah. But like I did some of that, and then recently, like within the past 2 weeks, actually, we finally figured everything out with my setup, and I can stream again.
That's
And
awesome.
It's been really fun.
Yeah.
So that's a big W for the boys.
W champ.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I guess on the other side of the spectrum for quarantine for me, man, I really wanted to do a lot of stuff. I was like reaching for the moon with like some personal projects of mine.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna get some levels done. I'm gonna get more music done. I'm gonna start like artwork again. Blah blah blah. But man, dude, I got so like hit in the back of the head with school, dude. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, you did. I mean, I was with you for a lot of those Snapchat conversations of just like, and like you said it earlier today. We were talking like the thing that made it so hard was like if you would have started online only at the beginning of the semester, it would have been probably fine, more or less. But the fact that it became online when it was like in the middle of it and getting harder.
Yep.
That's just so evil, dude. Like,
I know, and like I had it hard, but I know there's a lot of people who had it a lot harder. Like my one friend was taking abstract algebra. I don't even know what the hell abstract is. Like what's so abstract about algebra?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a weird thing.
But anyway, like like abstract algebra. I was taking accounting. My friend was taking computer science online. I can't imagine just taking that online, dude.
I can't imagine taking that in general,
dude.
So.
I know, like that's like you have to be there in person. So like, what Towson is doing right now, like what is set in stone as of right now, unless they change it. I really hope they don't. Do the first 12 weeks in person, face to face, with opting out if if you want to do online classes if you don't feel comfortable, which is completely understandable. But, finals, which should be easy because that's like kind of like the downward slump of like, a semester besides the grinding for the finals. But first of all, it's online. And second of all, it's the last 3 weeks. It isn't like the spring semester where it was half and half. So basically I try to but hey, like one thing I will give quarantine for, I reconnected with a lot of people on the SRB2 community that I used to talk to a lot. Caught up with a lot of people. I helped someone with an art stream. I also helped someone edit a video for their mod for SRB2 as well. It was really nice, but like I wanted to do my stuff, but I just couldn't have time because of school, and it was really frustrating. And like just trying to, on top of that, just trying to find like a car to drive, a job, and stuff like that during quarantine, and just like kind of trying to get along with the family, because I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're like the Brady Bunch or whatever like that. Like you're gonna have some you're gonna have some conflicts with your parents either way.
Yeah.
So like, and like no diss to my mom, but like she's very short fused. So like, trying to live with her like, after she's just been by herself for like a long time, it was definitely an adjustment. So, but you know what? It's summertime. Like, I don't have any more school. And even when there is school, I still have like, my goals for my side hobbies, like in track. Like, I just think like what I can take away from quarantine is that like, it was definitely like an eye opener of what I want to do. Mm-hmm. Like in terms of like, not like career wise, but just kind of like what I want to do for fun. So I don't, so I don't want to die. Like,
so you don't like burn out.
Yeah. And like, I will give it that. Reconnected with what I liked, my hobbies, and pretty much like I had an okay quarantine.
Yeah, it's been interesting just like watching how other people take it, because I think it says a lot about how your normal life is. Like I find that the people that sort of handle it the best are the ones that sort of just have a lot of alone time, anyways.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Like I miss like hanging out with like a bunch of friends and stuff all the time, but like at the same time, the main things I enjoy doing, I'm still able to do. I don't have to go somewhere in order to play guitar. I don't have to go somewhere to stream. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I just miss the social interaction because Jesus, it's a loud fucking chair.
Yeah, it's a horrible chair.
Yeah. But like, I just miss the social interaction. Like I miss going to Towson. Like the only people I saw over quarantine was Sullivan and Sean on occasion, but even his mom was like, no, like, you can't hang out here because it's kind of like risky, which is understandable. I'm not docking her for that. But like, but it's like, I got B-dubs with Sean, but like, and then I would hang out with Sully because like, we were both stuck without a job and I didn't have a car. So like, we were like, had no interaction with Corona, like any risk of catching it. Yeah. So I hung out with him the most over quarantine, and I'm glad I had him because he definitely made quarantine a lot more fun. Like,
for a similar reason, I'm glad I had PS4 party chat.
Dude,
like, for real. Like, because most of the people, like, not you because you don't have PS4, but like I talk to you every day, anyways.
Yeah.
For the most part, like I can still hang out with my friends and just like talk. You know what I mean? Like up
exactly.
3 a.m.,
you still get that social interaction.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but like I feel like the people that got hit the hardest in a sense are like the ones who hang out with friends and just kind of like do whatever, but then they come home and like they don't really have a hobby. And I think it woke up a lot of people just by saying like, "Hey,
I totally.
What do you
agree
do?
with you, man.
What do you do when you're alone?"
I 100% agree with you.
Yeah, and it's like you can only scroll like Instagram or Twitter for so long,
dude,
and then you're just like, what the fuck do I do?
Like, you know, even like I'm surprised.
And that's not a diss to anybody. I'm just saying like
and just
it's really interesting when you compare it.
Yeah, and just like a small comment like right here. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but like sorry about that.
No,
but,
you're good, bro.
Like even YouTube got stale.
Mm-hmm.
It got so stale, dude.
It did in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Like specifically, like most of what I watch is like Smash Bros. So with no offline tournaments or anything, it was just a lot of like online shenanigans.
Oh my god!
And most of the time, that does not interest me.
The Smash community was pissed. Like they're like
I was pissed.
Yeah, they were like burn Sonic at the stake.
Yeah, well that was a whole different thing. 'Cause,
yeah.
Like, Sonic Online is not fun for anybody, dude. It's horrible.
Once again, that blue bastard strikes again,
and
dude.
it's not Sonic's fault. It's Nintendo's fault.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking terrible. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, he should have a better moveset, but
Oh, absolutely.
yeah,
It needs to be fucking redesigned.
that little blue ball of awesomeness.
That blue bastard.
Yeah, that blue bastard, dude. What an asshole.
Yeah, for real. But like, I mean, we sort of figured that out because we streamed before this, just playing Smash Bros. Basically playing catch up. It's like we got on Smash and it felt like we were runners for the longest time, and then we just like didn't run for 4 months, and then we go out there, we're like sweating our balls off.
I trip over myself.
Yeah, it's ridiculous,
Yeah.
dude. Like we sucked so bad. It's like how am I supposed to practice it? Like how am I supposed to play and have fun? And that's an online issue. So like that stuff like that is obviously affected.
Yeah.
But like if I do want to just like play Smash by myself for a few minutes, then like I technically can still do that. It's just not as fun. But
Yeah.
like I filled it in with other stuff. Like as you know, I've been playing Overwatch a lot, and I'm not that good, but like it's so fun, dude.
Yeah, I tried to get into it. I couldn't, but because FPS games, like, they're all right. I respect them, but
Yeah.
I suck at them.
In
And-
general, I
yeah,
do too.
And I don't want to get better. Like,
Yeah.
I know my limits for gaming.
Well,
so.
the thing with Overwatch that like drew me in was it's not the typical like Call of Duty or whatever, because that shit does not interest me one bit.
Yeah.
Like, just running around as an army man shooting stuff, I could not care less, for real. It's not fun. It's not interesting to me. But the cool thing about Overwatch is like it's colorful. It has like all these different characters, and not everyone.
Winston, dude.
Winston.
Yeah, Winston.
Yeah, like not every character like forces you to be a god at aiming. You know what I mean? Like there's characters with like area aim effects, and there's characters like the main character I play is Genji, who's a ninja basically, and he throws shurikens.
Yeah.
So I don't have to be like a sniper. I just have to like lead my shots a little bit, and he has like all these cool like movement options and stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really feel like a shooter when I play him. You know what I mean? That's what's really fun about it. Like I'm good with like faster characters. Not like if I get on like a character where like you have to aim or you will suck, then I'm not gonna get anything done. But like it's cool that you can play characters without having like god tier aiming and still do good, because it's like it's much deeper than that. You know? So that's why, and like I said, like Smash's online is horrendous. But
That's how fighting games are going to be, dude.
Yeah, but Overwatch has good online, so it's just easy for me like to play, you know?
Yeah.
It's just fun. So like I ended up replacing certain things.
Yeah.
And it still worked out.
Speaking of which, next time if we record LMB, remind me to bring a lawn chair over.
A lawn chair,
Yeah, because like this is so bad.
Yeah, it's the drum stool.
Yeah, did you see my face when I like got up?
No,
dude?
yeah, you cringed. That
was
that
so-
hurt me a little bit.
It was so loud. I hope the microphone picked it up to make this point more. Like, listen, like, hold on, like, I know.
No,
like,
it's terrible.
Yeah, like. Hey guys, we actually have our first guest here. It's the stool.
It's the stool.
Yeah, no, dude. Everybody else who wants to be a guest on here, get fucked. Like,
Yeah.
the drum stool is the first guest. Like, what do you have to say for tonight?
Well said.
Um,
That's gonna be the meme of this episode.
yeah, honestly. But you know, what else happened this month, or what else happened during
this month.
quarantine?
Dude, I can't even half the time I can't remember what month it is.
It's July.
Yeah, it's apparently July.
Yeah.
Dude, I most of the time I can't remember what day it is just in general, but like it's been really hard lately.
Honestly,
Dude, like
I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, during quarantine when I was like grinding school, same. I'm glad the days have been going by really fast because it's making quarantine a lot,
think so?
a lot more easier. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Like, you know, everybody's just like, oh my god, it's already July. This summer's going by quick. I'm like, good. Like, you know,
yeah, dude, it hit me the hardest when it was like June 1st, and I was like, oh my
it
god.
it kind of put in
We're
perspective.
halfway through the year, dude, and I feel like nothing's happened.
Yeah, I mean, you
What
know
the
what?
hell? This is like boomer talk. Like, oh man, time goes by so fast.
Back in my day, we didn't have coronavirus.
Yeah, dude.
What's with all these kids coming home with corona for?
Yeah, they're pissed, dude.
Dude, yeah. You know, like, I don't know. I just feel like this year has been extremely cursed for like the vast majority of people because, like, you know, I can't account for like.
Dude, like, I'm nostalgic for the beginning of this year. It's sad.
Yeah,
like,
no,
like literally, like February, March was like so good.
Yep.
Like I was like visiting you every week. We started recording this. We were at Towson going to Smash Club, getting drunk.
Yeah, and I was making new friends. I was going to the bars because I'm like, you know, a fresh 21-year-old.
Yeah,
and, like, you know, actually learning like school.
Yeah, and then now we're just like, no, in quarantine, wear your mask.
But hey, like, you know what? You know what? Episode title: We're not dead yet.
We are not dead yet.
Bazinga!
Don't you ever say that again? I swear to God.
My grandma likes this show.
I did for a bit, but it kind of fell off for me.
The only episode I really remember from Big Bang Theory is the Wii. I don't know. It was some episode, but they were like playing the Wii because that's when the Wii was in its prime, and they're like, I think that.
Wait, was the show that old? I
Yeah,
thought
dude.
It started like 2013 or something.
No, it's super old.
Really?
Yeah, like it was like I think it was like the guy who like has the hair like parted this way, and I think that. And the bowl cut guy or whoever the fuck it is, dude, we're playing Wii boxing and stuff like that. And Sheldon Cooper, you know how he is. He's like,
yeah,
what are you guys doing? And they're like, oh, we're playing Wii boxing, bro. He's like,
wow,
that is not about the structure.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It was started in 2007.
You know what? Honestly,
wow.
I was kind of on the dot of my guess.
I didn't realize it was that old because I think I watched it for like a year and I was.
It's a good theme song though.
I'm trying to think like. It was probably like 2016, 2017. I had no idea it was that old. Like literally almost 10 years after. That's actually crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like I was saying before, I feel like 2020 each month has brought something very cursed.
Yeah.
Like, you know, 2020, first case of corona in China. Or that was January.
Yeah.
February.
I think February was first in America, right?
Well, February. I don't want to get this name wrong because I don't want everybody dissing on me. The basketball player died.
Oh, Kobe.
I was thinking of Kobe. Kobe died. March, corona hits the U.S. April, we're quarantined. May, like, you know, murder hornets. June.
Oh, yeah, the murder hornets.
Like, you know, June, racial tension rises.
Yeah.
You know, and then July. What did July bring so far?
Well, I mean, we're not even halfway through July, so maybe it's to come.
I feel like something major already happened, though. You know what? Here, I got a good one. We withdrew from the World Health Organization.
Did that actually go through?
Yep.
SMH my
We're
head.
fucked.
SMH my head, bro.
And then Kanye.
I read something about that, like he was like threatening it or something, but I didn't know it actually happened.
Yep. I think we're
like, why? Is there a legitimate reason? Like, I honestly don't even know.
I don't fucking know. I don't like. You know, it's whatever. And like, speaking of like, you know, Black Lives Matter, I actually went to a protest.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
Do you mind if I share about my experiences?
Not at all.
Okay, well, disclaimer, guys. Like, you know, I'm not gonna get too political in here. Whatever you believe in, that's fine. But what I believe in is what I believe in. So don't try to change my mind or anything like that. And I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I stand for what I do. I fight for my friends.
Yes, sir.
So I went to a protest right where we live in Main Street, Bel Air.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice. You know, I made a sign and I went with my friends and, you know, we stood up there, I think, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So a good 4 hours. And,
Yeah.
you know, I held my sign. But the funny part was you know, there was another BLM protest happening that they were like actually marching. And They saw us, and then they formed with us, and then we became a bigger thing.
Nice.
But you know, it was really cool. I was kind of weary about the coronavirus, but you know,
yeah. Well, honestly, like that's the only reason I didn't go.
Yeah,
because
I was
like if I were just like living in a solo apartment and I don't have other people to worry about, like it would be a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But like it's not that simple.
was that
that's like my one main regret of the year. Not going.
It was. Hey, you know what? You don't have to regret it because you stand what you fight for, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what's right, and you know what's wrong. So,
Absolutely.
like, if it comes in here, dude, like
dude, like if anyone asks me, I'm gonna tell them what I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I'm not
honestly,
hiding anything.
Yeah, but honestly, the protest was really fun. Like as fun as a protest can be.
Yeah, maybe fun isn't like the correct word, but I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
I mean, it was a good experience.
I remember you telling me like when you came back home, I was like, "Oh, how'd it go?" And you were like, "Dude, it was actually like super empowering." And I remember I asked you like, was it mostly like people around your age there, or were there like older people, younger people?
It was a lot of people.
And
a lot of people with different ages.
Yeah, you were saying like there were like older people there, and then like kids there too, and I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was really nice to see, and I'm really glad our community can come together and fight for what's right.
Yeah. Well, didn't you say too, if I remember right, that there was supposed to be some kind of statement from like the sheriff or something, but like they didn't.
He backed out.
Yeah, he backed out.
But when everybody dispersed, he made a statement on
when everybody
Facebook.
Left. Oh, on Facebook. Okay.
But
big surprise.
No, it was fine. My only concerns was catching corona, and any violence that would have broken out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying which side would have started the violence, because I'm keeping it neutral.
Yeah.
But I was very weary.
Just in general.
I was just very weary about that because it was right off the tail end of it.
Yeah, no, it got nuts for a while.
Yeah.
Because I just got Twitter again in like February-ish. I wasn't on it for like a whole ass year, and I got it again. And just seeing all the stuff on there, dude, made me fucking fume.
Me too.
Like, I actually remember tweeting at one point, like, because Persona 5 Royal came out, and I'm a big Persona 5 fan, and I literally tweeted, and I was like, the only reason I'm not fuming like every second of the day is because I can play this game at home. Like, that was the only thing like keeping me like in control. I was so fucking upset.
June was just a very, very weird time. It wasn't anything to joke about.
Yeah.
I hate to bring the blue bastard up, but Sonic. But I think this one Sonic News Network but actually tweeted out something about BLM. Very poor taste.
What did it say?
It was just like African Americans are dealing with the same situation Sonic did when the military was pursuing Shadow. I'm like, everybody canceled him.
Dude, no.
Everybody canceled the guy.
That's a bad tweet.
And everybody the Sonic Stadium Network newsroom or whatever the fuck it's called is done.
That's a bad tweet, dude.
Dude, it was such that's something you shouldn't even make fun about.
Yeah, like obviously they're not making fun, but like it's like not everything has to be about your brand.
No, I mean it's just a very serious time. You shouldn't connect it with
No, man.
I know, like
I get what you're saying, but like
it's so stupid. Yeah,
that's a terrible fucking tweet.
Yep, it was really bad, and even the SRB2 community was like, they were just laughing at them. They were just laughing at them.
Just major face palm hours.
And my one friend, you know the meme where the 6 guys are carrying the casket with the techno music playing?
Yeah, with the song. Yeah.
Someone made a Genesis version of it.
Chemical Plant Instruments.
Oh yeah, actually, and it was like TZZ or TSSZ is gone, and it was just that. It was
my god!
And everyone was like, "Preach, fuck those fuck them, like they're insensitive and stuff like that."
Yeah.
It was really funny. Like
that's actually sick.
Glad to see that like the majority of the Sonic community stands by BLM.
Yeah,
but other than that, I said,
the Smash community too actually was very vocal about it.
Yep,
in a positive way, and I think. Like, a lot of that just stems from the Smash community tends to be very progressive. So, like, it didn't surprise me, but, like, I was also very happy about it, I feel like a lot of video game communities tend to be more progressive.
Because it's so, with video game communities and stuff like that, you're going to have a lot of people coming from different places.
Yeah, exactly. They just resonate with the same content.
Yeah, for example, SRB2. I know a lot of people from Canada, United Kingdom, Brazil, even though, Brazil is kind of an inside joke like in the SRB2 community, they're like, join the Brazil server, and like notoriously the Brazil server is bad.
Oh,
It's just super laggy.
Oh, okay.
So, but like like
Still, though.
and I'm kind of glad that like I got exposed to that as early as I did when I was 12, because like I just it's just been very open minded about people who come from different places, like because people just God, I'm kind of treading on my own words, but like it, like I said, people of a certain community, whether it be Fire Emblem, Pokemon, Smash, Sonic, even like music communities like Kanye's stuff, John Bellion, like people all over the world come together and like what they like, they connect, and they're friends, and that bond that they have together is so strong, and that's why I think with something like this, it's very progressive and it's easy to like side. And even if someone has a question, if they're like why is this a problem, like they won't be like SJW and be like you don't know what you're talking about. They're just like, here are the facts, and like, cool, thanks. So
although I will say, like, although the bigger sort of names, and I'm talking about the Smash community just because like that's what I most pay attention to.
Oh boy, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No, you don't. You don't know what I'm saying. I know what you mean. Yeah, different thing.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
But it did sort of expose a few people, not in the sense of like bigger name people, because like a lot of bigger name like streamers and players were like doing fundraisers and stuff for like Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, and that was fucking awesome.
My friend Fyrus streamed on Twitch and donated to BLM stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and like a lot of people were doing that and like being very vocal about it, and it was awesome. But then like I would read like comments on some like YouTube community posts of like, hey, we're doing like a charity stream on like this Saturday or whatever, come by. And like someone tweeted just like screenshots of like some comments, and like there was this one dude, his tag is Fatality, he plays Captain Falcon, and he did a charity stream.
Honestly, when you said Fatality, I was thinking Mortal Kombat.
No, I was
his tag was Fatality. He plays Mortal Kombat 11. Like,
but nope, he plays Captain Falcon. But he did a charity stream and he posted it on his YouTube just to like tell people. And like someone took a screenshot of like some of the comments in there. They were like, "I love you, Fatality, but please don't get political." It's like, bro, I got news for you. This shit ain't political.
This isn't even about politics.
This is human rights. Dude.
Exactly,
That's it.
man.
This is not fucking political.
Like I said, LMB, like we try to avoid political topics.
Yeah, to an extent. Yeah.
To an extent, this isn't about politics. This is about basic human rights and stuff like that. Because like we all have friends of different colors and races and different backgrounds.
Exactly.
And I love them every single way, and I hope they succeed. Even the ones who really fucked me over, like, or people I really hate, I just wish for the best for them. Because I hate seeing people just deal with a shitty hand just because of something they can't help,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, I stand on what I do. And like my sign said and what Ike says, I fight for my friends.
Yeah.
Pog you, baby.
Well, I guess if I would have gone with you, I couldn't make that sign, even though I'm the Ike main in the house.
Oh, dude, fuck it. I would have gave you that sign, dude.
I know you would have too.
I would have been like, dude, take this sign.
I fight for my friends. No, I would have. You'll get no sympathy from me. That's my favorite Ike quote. I think that's so funny.
Yeah, that reminds me of this one Smash Bros animation back in the Brawl day, where Ike's like, I fight for my friends, and Olimar's like, oh yeah, well my friends fight for me, and
he's like chucking them.
Yeah,
dude, screw Olimar, bro.
Dude, I always want to try Olimar, but I can't just get a grasp on him.
No, he's not fun.
Every single time I'm like, I know what I'm doing, and then I just get hit, and then all the Pikmin are like,
yeah. Well, I talk about this a lot with my friend Andrew. Like
Smeet.
Yeah, Smeet / Andrew / Andy / Bandy. He has a million.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
But like we talk about it all the time. It's like it's crazy. Smash has like 75 characters, and I only want to play 4 of them.
Yeah, like, it's just preference. I like the options and versatility though.
Yeah, like my big thing with all video games, and I think it stems from Smash in a lot of ways. Like how I was talking with Overwatch, I like Genji because he has a lot of movement options. It's not all just about aiming like a god.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a big thing when I play Smash or really any game. Like if I can move well with the character and it feels good, I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And that's the reason. Like I tried Dark Souls 1 and I hated it, dude.
I cannot get into Dark
And
Souls. I'm too scared to.
I love hard games, dude. Like I beat Mega Man 2 and 3, and that was brutal, but I did it and I loved it.
Come here, you get a high five for that one. Here, hell yeah, dude.
Thanks, dude. You got me on that wave. But I went nuts on Celeste, which is like a platformer, and I love that game.
I was thinking about getting it for PC, but I kind of want to get it for Switch.
Get it for PC because it's much better on a PS4 controller.
Gotcha. Well,
I double dipped. I bought it on Switch.
I'm running
PS4.
on an Xbox One controller now.
Oh, okay. Either way.
Yeah.
But like I love Celeste, and like I played Dark Souls, and I didn't hate it because it was hard. I hated it because it felt cheap. Like you would go to swing, and it would take like 2 whole seconds for your guy to wring his arm back and throw out a move. Dark Souls 1.
Okay.
It just like it felt like you were just controlling this like sack of rocks, and it just like it would be like this
sack.
Yeah, it's just like this insane like
this is a fucking sack of rocks. Dude.
Yeah, just think of a pillowcase with a bunch of fucking rocks in it. That was your guy.
That's a pretty good analogy.
You'd press a button, he'd go.
Yeah, and
it would take forever to swing, and you do 10 damage.
And then the skeleton's like,
yeah, and then they hit you once and you die. So it's just like it felt cheap, and my guy moved 2 miles an hour all the time, and it sucked. But then I picked up Sekiro, where you're like basically a samurai ninja sword fighter.
Dude, I really want to play
and you
that
move
game.
like the wind, bro, and it's fucking incredible.
You see me
and
cheesing right now?
It's made, yeah, I see you cheesing, bro. I'm cheesing right now.
Yeah.
Like, I went nuts on that game. I went like 5 playthroughs just to get all like the PS4 achievements. And dude, like, it feels good to play that game. And it's made by the same developers, like, similar like philosophy as far as like making a game hard and like demanding that you learn like the mechanics and stuff, but it felt good. Like when you do something good and you beat an enemy, you feel like you earned it. And it's, oh my god, I could gush about that game, dude. It's so fucking good.
Sully shared a Steam library with me.
Oh yeah,
I really want to play because he got it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Let's
no,
go.
I mean he's always had it.
Oh, okay. Has he played through it all?
I'm not too sure.
Mm-hmm.
You can answer that. Sully, I know you're fucking listening. You can answer that in the comments,
okay.
dude.
Okay. But yeah, like, that was such an eye-opener for me, because, like, it got Game of the Year for 2019.
Really?
And, like, Donkey liked it a lot. Of course, I'm a big Donkey fan.
It kind of came out of nowhere for me, because the first time I heard of Sekiro was for you.
Yeah.
And because
I started streaming it for a bit.
Yeah, and I was like, the fuck's Sekiro? Like,
Yeah.
and I asked my friend Brennan, and he was like, oh, it's just like Dark Souls. I was like,
yeah, no,
oh,
dude,
what? Like,
no,
I never saw you play that.
People that say it's just like Dark Souls, that's a fucking lie.
Okay.
And that's why it was like such a cool thing for me playing it, is like, because my first look at it was like, okay, it's by the same people that made all the Dark Souls games. I fucking hated those. Why would I like this game? But it was on sale like 2019 into 2020 for like year-end sale. I got it for like $38 instead of $60, which was
damn, dude,
which was nice.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Screw it, dude. It's on sale. It looks really cool. The Donkey video was funny. I just got to try it. And I fell in love with that game. Like, I can safely say now it is in my top 10 games of all time.
That's really awesome.
For myself, dude. And I got that out of 2020.
I think we had a discussion.
Can I get a round of applause for that? I got that out of 2020. Yes, sir!
Poggers. Pog you!
Pog you!
Damn, fuck. I'm kind of like, not gonna lie, I'm kind of feeling it a little bit.
Oh, you get a little tipsy?
I mean, you can kind of tell, right? Here, feel this.
Okay, yeah, you've been chugging a little bit, chugging.
Yeah, but I mean,
yeah.
I'm still keeping it content.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. I mean, what else is there to talk about, honestly? Like, what?
I don't know, dude.
What's so funny, dude?
I don't know, dude. Fuck. I'm sorry. Just a little comic relief for your 2020.
Yeah. But, like, top 10 games. Like, I know
Top
we
10
had
games.
this conversation before.
Have you thought about it since I asked you?
Honestly, I feel like you have a better list than I do.
Yeah.
So you know what? You spout them out, and I'm going to make my top 10 right now.
Whoa, okay. That fast. Let me find it real quick.
Yeah.
I know I have it in my notes. And like I texted some friends about it, you included. Oh, here it is. Okay. So, let me see. I had a few like honorable mentions on here. I was like trying to decide some stuff. But first, the top. Okay, this is in no order, but the first two I want to mention are Ike's games. You probably saw that coming.
Yeah.
Duh. But like those definitely hit me at a time where like I needed a good ass game to play, and that was because of Smash. So I have to thank Brawl for that, because like I would just play Ike. I was like, damn, this dude is cool. What game is he from? Fire Emblem? What is that? And I just found it. Like I got the first game that was on GameCube, Path of Radiance, for $60, which was actually a steal because right now it goes for like $300. And then I got they like shot up, dude. And then I got the second one like about a year later, Radiant Dawn, which was on the Wii. And that was I got that for like 70 or something. And that probably goes for like 100 now, depending on where you look. Those are just so integral to like what I enjoy about story video games and stuff like that. And I love Ike as a character.
Yeah.
And there's so much to love about like the storyline of those games and like the lessons and like just the interactions. Like there's so many like real life themes that are in the grand storyline of those games that I just love to death.
Yeah.
Like there's stuff about like racism and like political corruption and stuff like that, and it's in this like this old time sort of setting with like swords and magic and like shape-shifting people, and it's like it's crazy and it's so cool, dude. I love those to death. And then of course I got to put Smash on there, so I have Smash Bros. Brawl.
Shit. Hold on, let me add that real quick.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I have Smash Brawl because that was like my first Smash game that I ever owned, and I love it to death. And I put Ultimate on there because it's probably the one I will play the most going forward. It's just it has so much going for it. And then I have two. It's just weird. I have two from 3 series, which is Fire Emblem, Smash, and Legend of Zelda. And honestly, I'm not even like a huge Zelda fan. I've played probably like 4-ish. I've played like Wind Waker. I played Wind Waker, Twilight Princess. I've played Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild. I started A Link to the Past, which was like Super NES, but I never finished it. And like that's it. But out of those 5, Ocarina of Time and Breath of the Wild are on there because Ocarina of Time was like I played that. My friend and your friend, Tyler.
Yeah.
He put me on to Ocarina of Time because like
Giordano?
No, Tyler Fonzie.
Oh, Fonzie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Fonz. Yeah,
because he said your friend. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, I should have just said Fonzie, but he put me on to Ocarina of Time. I have to give him that because like I was friends with him again in like 10th grade drama, and we were just talking about video games, and he recommended I get that like the 3DS remake, so I played that. And I love that game. I've replayed that several times, and then Breath of the Wild I've replayed several times. Like I would make up challenge runs for myself to just like make it harder and make it more interesting. Persona 5, which is now Persona 5 Royal because it's like the definitive version. But
honestly,
like
I thought it was Royale.
Oh no, it's just Royal. But it's like the same. Like either one is just so incredible.
Yeah, I'm looking at the soundtrack box right here, and
the
I gotta
music
say,
is something else.
Yeah, I like the music a lot.
Well, and that's a big thing with all of these, actually. All of these games have incredible music.
I really like the album art for this.
Yeah, no, it's so cool. Like, red, black, and white as a color scheme is, like, unbeatable.
I don't know, it's kind of, like, soothing a little bit. It looks actually really good to show off.
Yeah, it does. And, like, every song in every instance of the game is just great.
I don't know the exact title, but I think it's Beneath the Mask.
Yeah, Beneath the Mask.
Where it's like I think
have you been?
Yeah, it's like during like the rainy. Like,
well, it plays on rainy days and at night. That one is incredible. And then I have Star Wars Battlefront 2 back in the day, not the one that came out like a few years ago.
Okay.
On like original Xbox or like PS2. That game I've played to death. I still would play that sometimes with John, just like booling around. Like it's fun. It's an old game. RuneScape, I have to put on this list. We've talked about this.
RuneScape.
I have to, dude. Because look,
wait, are you talking about old school?
Either one, dude.
Okay.
Either one, because in 3rd grade, everyone was on RuneScape, dude, and I was like, "Wow, what's that?"
I guess I missed that train. It never came in my elementary school because everyone was on the Club Penguin grind.
Yeah, and like I played it, and I was like, "This is fun," but like I suck at it. And then I made a second account in 4th grade for like a different username or whatever. And
did it cost money?
There's a free version which has a lot of stuff, but there's a members version which has
in-game transactions.
Yeah, like going from free to play to members, you like quadruple your content basically. Okay. It's so much stuff, and I've pretty much like the last time I played RuneScape was like freshman year of college, so like about 3 years ago.
Shit.
But between 4th grade and that, I would come back to it every year during summertime and just grind for like months. And like the world is so huge, and there's like quests, so there's like storylines and stuff, and there's incredible music, and it's just like I would play with my brother and my cousin for a while and stuff. It was really fun.
That's awesome. So wait, okay, so ranking wise, where are we at right now?
Oh, I have to rank them in order to?
Yep.
Oh god.
I ranked mine in order, dude.
All right. Well, I'll say the 10th game is Sekiro.
Okay.
Just for, I mean, I kind of already talked about it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Order, I mean, number 1 has to be one of Ice games, and then the second one has to be the other one. I don't know
Path
which.
of Radiance and then
Radiant Dawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was right.
So
I was half
like,
right.
if one is spot number 1, the other one is spot number 2. I don't know which one goes there. And then after that, it's probably Brawl, then Ultimate for number 4.
Brawl / Ultimate or Brawl over
Brawl
Ultimate?
3, Ultimate 4.
Wow, Brawl over Ultimate. Is it because of Subspace?
It's literally because of Subspace.
Dude,
Emissary.
I fucking love your opinion for Subspace. Look, listen.
Dude, Subspace, just for those who don't know, Subspace Emissary was like Smash Bros. Is like a compilation of like a bunch of different characters, and they all just like beat each other up. But Subspace Emissary was a mode in Smash Brawl where there was a story mode that they made where all these characters come together. And they had, like, literally, they had cutscenes and, like, mini storylines that ended up coming together, and not one word was spoken the entire time.
Dude, I remember watching the cut because, like, you know, my mom didn't want to get a Wii because it was too expensive.
Yeah.
I remember watching the cutscenes online. They were so good! Like, why are they so good? That's why the game got delayed twice. Because they were working on the cutscenes.
It's so incredible. And it blows my mind that not a single character said a word.
Dude, like in
those cutscenes. Like,
I think my favorite, most impactful...
oh my god, it's so good.
I think my most favorite impactful cutscene was when Pokemon Trainer and Lucas were up against Gallium.
Oh, yeah.
The robot gorilla.
Yeah, who was already beat by Ike, Marth, and Meta Knight.
Yeah, they fell through the fucking floor. That's so insane. And
it's
then like,
nuts.
Like, as soon as he beat it as Lucas in Pokemon Trainer, it poops out a subspace bomb and takes them, and then he just flies up in the air, and then like. You know, fucking who saved the Meta Knight or something?
I think it was Meta Knight.
Yeah, he saved Pokemon Trainer and Lucas, and then the bomb goes off, and then the kind of like an interlude theme for like the Brawl theme plays, where it's like all orchestrated, and like Wario just gets sucked up by the subspace bomb. Dude, that left such impactful memory on me. Yeah. That's the only cutscene I remember by heart, dude.
Yeah, well, my favorite one was the level that you get. Marth is where that Marth storyline.
That was such a good one too.
No, it starts with Marth. Marth and Meta Knight fight, and then they're like, wait, there's all these dudes trying to kill both of us. Want to team up? And it's like, okay, cool. But they do that without saying a word to each other. They just like start.
They just look at each other.
And then there's a cutscene. They're chasing like a subspace bomb robot, and neither one of them can catch him. And then you just hear Great Ether from Ike, and he just cuts him down, and I fucking screamed, bro.
Dude, and then that one track, it's just like, I don't know how it goes.
Dude, as a 10-year-old kid, I was losing my shit.
Dude, and then like the track that plays after, like, you know, when you're going through the arid canyon zone.
Yeah.
Where it's got this like, it's kind of like has like a little Spanish feel. It's like,
mm-hmm.
Like that.
No, I know what song you're talking about. That's a Fire Emblem remix that they did just for Smash.
Dude, That track is so good, dude.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
dun,
and
dun,
the
dun.
acoustic guitar.
Yeah,
Dude. I love Subspace Emissary,
dude. It's one of my favorite things in any video.
I'm
game.
sorry for getting really psyched.
No, dude. I'm with you, dude. Are you serious? Like, that's what I have to put it. I have to put Brawl over Ultimate just for that.
Okay, that is totally justifiable.
Yeah. As far as number 5, I'd probably say Persona 5 Royal.
Okay, well, that's funny.
And
5.
then yeah, for 5. Then after that, I'd say
For 6.
For 6, I'd say RuneScape, and then Breath of the Wild, then Ocarina of Time, then Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, then Star Wars Battlefront 2. Bam.
Okay. Woo. Jeez.
I've never actually ranked them
Come
until
here,
now.
man. Come here.
Yeah.
There's some great... Dude, thanks for letting me live out the Brawl hype, dude.
Yeah, dude. I've thought about playing that on stream just for fun, but like I said, I have to get like the adapter for that.
Honestly, you know what you should do? Project M Subspace. I did it with Sean. It was really fun.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, there's only one bug in it where when you face the ice climbers in the Great Maze, it crashes.
Really?
Yeah, so you have to revert back to Brawl's physics for a little bit, and then
okay.
as soon as you beat Ice Climber, save, kill Brawl, and then relaunch it. Then just launch Project M.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
All right, now your list, bro. Give
Oh,
me your
dude.
list.
All right, I hope you're ready. I'm gonna go.
All right, look. Can I make a prediction?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously, Pokemon Black and White is going to be on there.
Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Also, a Smash game or 2 is going to be on there. Probably just 1, but I could see 2 as well.
Yeah.
There's got to be Sonic 3 and Knuckles on there.
Oh, you already knocked that out.
And yeah, I'm a genius. You might put Sonic Mania on there, but you might not. I could see it either way, but I know for a fact
Right.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles is on there. You might put Sonic Adventure 2.
Nope.
No. Wow, okay. And then my last guess, maybe like a Fire Red or something? Maybe
No.
green? No. Okay.
All right.
All right,
so
I'm done my guesses.
I'm going in ascending order.
So starting with number 1?
Number 10.
So that would be descending.
Ascending. Like we're going to 1.
I guess it's kind of both, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, descending is going down.
Yeah, but like going 10 to 1 would be down.
Well, you're ascending from 10.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but like
Yeah.
number wise,
Either
way we're
let's just say I'm
wrong.
starting number 10.
Either way we're wrong.
Okay, so
Okay, go ahead.
number 10, Chrono Trigger.
Remind me what that is.
It's an RPG game made by Square.
Okay.
That you start off as a little boy in a village, and in the year 1000 AD, and your friend makes a time machine, and the princess, which you don't know about yet, actually goes into the portal, and then somehow you're ended up in 400 AD, and then you're just trying to get her back, but eventually the bigger plot is that you're trying to stop Lavos, which is a big alien creature, from bringing the end of the world to the world, basically, in the year 2000. So, which is kind of funny because of the Y2K thing.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to prevent Lavos from happening.
Wait. For some reason, I just got a picture in my head. Is it Chrono Trigger spelled with a K?
No, C.
It is spelled with a C.
Chronologically. Like, it's a play on words for chronologically.
All right, maybe I'm just thinking of something else.
Yeah, so you go to different timelines and stuff like that, and it's an RPG game. It's really fun. It's a good story. If you want to look for a game to stream, I definitely recommend Chrono Trigger.
What are platforms? Is it PC?
It was Super Nintendo.
Oh wow!
And PS1.
That is old. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Oh yeah, no, it's so fun, dude. And you go to different timelines. You go to 480. You go to 780. You go to 1900 BC.
Oh my god.
2200 AD. And then if you want to get the bad ending before you beat Lavos, you can go to 1999 AD and see Lavos come up from the ground. And it's a really creepy ending. If you try to fight Lavos, the final boss, and you lose, instead of saying, game over, oh no, and sends you to the title screen, he roars, and it shows him destroying the earth, and then like then it cuts to a clip to space where the Earth is like exploding, and it says, "But the future refused to change."
Whoa.
Yeah, so like you're preventing the end of the world basically.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Oh, and I just remembered I have another prediction. Final Fantasy VII.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
So number 9 is Monkey Ball 2.
That's a curveball for me. I'm
Dude,
surprised.
Ball?
That's a curveball.
Monkey Ball 2 is really fun. Like it's really ball bustingly hard, but like playing with Sean and Matt for the past like 3 years, it's really fun. Like it has good music. It has a good soundtrack. I love the soundtrack.
Yeah, you sent me 2 songs from that today.
Yeah, it's so good.
They were good. They were damn good.
And if you're looking to play Monkey Ball, don't play don't play any of the recent releases because they're garbo. Play if you can get it on GameCube, get Monkey Ball 2. But if you have to emulate, and I'm not saying it like to pirate it for legal reasons for this stream.
Yeah.
Don't get it for your quote unquote PC and play it on there because there's some good levels. Like and it's actually really satisfying to complete it. Like when you go through the advanced level stages and you beat it without using the continue, you go to the advanced extra stages. And when you beat 20 of those levels, you're set. You won the game, and it's really fun. It's
okay.
I'm
surprised by that one.
I definitely recommend you stream it.
Okay.
If you have enough patience, that's all I'll say. Number 7 is Sonic Heroes.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. I didn't realize you liked that much.
It was my first 3D Sonic game. It really put a good impression on me. I love the music. I love the dialogue. I love the levels. Despite going through the game 4 times just to completely beat it, I love it a lot.
Wow.
I remember liking it so much when I was little. I actually wrote all the dialogue word by word on my shitty Windows Vista laptop that only had 256 gigabytes of RAM. Or no, 256 megabytes of RAM.
Whoa. I was going to say, that
was 2006 for you, dude.
Sheesh, man.
Okay, so number 10, 9,
8. Right? We're on 8 now. Wait, or no, 10, we're on 7
Wait,
now.
hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I can't
8,
count.
9,
I have
10.
to admit, guys, I can't count.
10, 9. So that was number 8. My bad.
That was 8. So now you're on 7.
Number 7 is Super Paper Mario.
Okay. I haven't heard you talk about Paper Mario too much.
Yeah, Super Paper Mario, it kind of takes away from the RPG aspect of Paper Mario and makes it into like a platformer. But
sounds like I would enjoy it more then.
One thing I like about it is the story and the music. Because the story, you're trying to prevent the end of all worlds. Because, this guy named Count Bleck is trying to, he marries Peach and Bowser forcibly, and it creates this thing called the Chaos Heart. And actually, he uses it with this book. And, it opens up a black hole. But it's in all dimensions. So, I think the funny thing is about that is, you got this wizard telling Mario right off the bat of the beginning of the game, he's like, we need you to save the world. You can select no 3 times to not save the world, and it game overs you. He's like, are you serious, Mario? Dude, we need the world saved, and the prognostics says that you are the hero to save everybody. Please do it. And Mario's like, maybe tomorrow. And then Merlin the wizard's like, then all hope is doomed. I guess the world is a game over. And then it just says game over.
My God.
That's pretty cool.
That's dark as shit.
Yeah, but the story's really good. And one of the most memorable chapters is chapter 7, which is really close to the end of the game, where Mario, Peach, Bowser, and Luigi all get killed. And Mario ends up in basically the hell of Mario's world called the Underwear. It's called World -1 for a reason.
Okay.
And they're you gotta cross the river of twigs and stuff like that, which is basically the Hell Lake, and then you meet with the Queen of Hell. She's like, take my daughter to heaven, and then you'll get the pure heart. And the heaven name to contradict the Underwear is the over there, Like, it's
Oh
so
my
cool.
god.
So-
Wait. So I have to ask this. So do you remember like all the actual chapters of that game?
Yeah.
Cuz I was like that for a while, like Path of Radiance, probably my number one, but it's either that or Radiant Dawn. I literally for a time could say what each chapter name was, and I remembered the map.
I can
In
tell
my
you
head.
I can tell you the theme for
I could
every
probably
chapter
remember
right now.
most of them if I sat down right now and did it, but like it was so ingrained in my memory, and there were 29 of those.
Jesus Christ, there's only 8 in Paper Mario.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like I went nuts on that game, dude.
But yeah, no, and there's another chapter in Super Paper Mario where as soon as you get to chapter 3, your butterfly friend gets taken by a chameleon, a weeaboo chameleon. And he's like, I'm gonna take pictures and post them to the internet.
Ugh.
And then like you gotta go to his fortress, but the only way to get in there is if you're a girl. So you gotta switch to Princess Peach and like go in there, because if you go in there as Mario or Bowser, the cat like robots actually fire at you. It's really cool. And like you actually like before you face off with Francis the weeaboo chameleon, you gotta go through a dating simulator
The
experience.
weeaboo chameleon.
Dude, he's like, no, it's like one of the security questions is like question 1. What does Francis like to do on his free time? And the correct answer is actually argue on the internet about stuff that doesn't really matter.
That's awesome.
It's so funny.
That's
dude.
awesome.
Okay, so number
We're on number
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Paper
Okay.
Mario 2.
Oh, another Paper Mario.
Paper
Okay.
Mario: The Thousand Year Door. It's the best RPG.
Well, recently, because like they announced the new Paper Mario.
Origami King.
Yeah, I've seen memes lately, and it's like the 1,000-Year Door seems to be the one most people like. And I saw this meme. It was like, "Don't mess with us, Paper Mario fans. We only like one game in the series," and it was the 1,000-Year Door.
That's like on the Sonic fan spectrum. It was like Sonic like coming to the camera. It was like, don't mess with Sonic fans. We don't even like the series.
That's funny.
But Paper Mario 2, it's a quirky RPG that
Is it quirky and random?
kind of like, you know, there's some birds that like, you know, if you like
I'm sorry.
if you hide from the birds, they actually start talking to each other. Like they're like, dude, I don't know who that guy was, but I've been kind of depressed lately about the depletion of fossil fuels. Like, it's really quirky.
I fuck with that.
Yeah. But you know, it's a good RPG. I definitely recommend you stream it. Like, you know, like when I recommend you something to stream, I highly recommend it. So if you're ever looking for something to play, whether it be for emulation or like, you know, playing on the Wii, try to pick up Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door. It's
Okay.
really good.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff in my backlog that like I want to get through as far as like variety games go.
So I guess this is 1, 2,
This is
3,
number
4,
five.
5. Yep. Ultimate.
Solid.
Smash Ultimate.
Smash is smash.
Brawl had Subspace Emissary, but I love how Ultimate plays and controls. Yeah. It's definitely like the closest thing we'll get to Project M/Melee
Okay.
in a competitive stance.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I love it a lot. Number 4 is Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, I know you love that game.
Dude,
I forgot about that.
It's such a good RNG game. Like you know how like Mystery Dungeon is with like randomization Mystery Dungeons.
Yeah.
Picture that, but times 2 with
Okay.
Binding of Isaac. If you, like I said, if you want a game to stream, go right ahead. Download Binding of Isaac, because the more you progress through the game, the more you unlock, and the more crazy runs you get. Like, you can take out the true final boss in maybe 2 minutes. Whereas, comparatively, you can take out the ultimate, or the true final boss in 2 minutes for one run, but take out the true final boss in 10 minutes for another run. It's so dynamic, and I love that. Number 3, Sonic Mania.
Yes, sir.
I love Sonic Mania. I don't have to say
Yes,
anything.
sir.
Number 2 is Pokemon Black.
Yep.
And number 1, Sonic fucking 3, dude.
Yeah,
You
there it is.
can't. Nobody can match Sonic 3's sound
Here he
direction,
goes.
level design. Fuck you, man.
Here he goes.
I'll just say that. If you know me in real life, I'm a big Sonic fan. All you gotta know is Sonic 3 is the GOAT, dude.
I know you love that game.
And that's my top 3 games. Or my
Top 10.
My top 10 games. Yeah, so...
Damn, I'm surprised Final Fantasy VII wasn't on there.
It's a good
You seemed to really like that.
I respect it a lot, but damn, dude, it's such a grind to play through sometimes.
Yeah, I get that.
I love the story, and I love, like, the combat and stuff like that, but at the same time, I gotta take, like, maybe a 2-year hiatus every single time I beat it, dude.
That's understandable.
I mean, hey.
That's a long-ass game.
I mean, hey, dude, it's 2020. I beat the game in 2018 again.
Mm.
It's about time I play Final Fantasy VII again, so...
That's fair.
But yeah,
Let us know your top 10 games of all time.
in the comment section below.
I'm actually genuinely curious. Please tell us.
Yeah, no, honestly, if you have games, that you like to play, recommend us, because, like, we're all open-minded.
Yes, sir.
Same thing with music, movies, and we'll talk about it on here. So
yeah, we did have a movie night for episode 2.
that was movie night.
That
dude.
was movie night.
That was pretty cool. I like that episode a lot.
Yeah, me too.
But other than that, I guess we can just call it here for the night.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Anything else you want to say?
I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah. But other than that, guys, thank you for tuning in to finally episode 3.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are staying safe. Please wear a mask. Please. I can't express that enough. And
It's not just for you, it's for everybody else.
Absolutely. And other than that, I hope you guys are doing well. It's great to be back. Expect more content soon, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Thanks so much for listening. We love you all. If you're new, hit that subscribe button because we're back on the grind. And
Got him!
We would love to have you here. But other than that, he's been Mike. I've been Elliot. Have a good one and keep on bowling through the night.